In these problems, we're going to be applying the percent equation. So let's take a look at our first one. It says 36.8% of what number is 28.52? Okay, so let's go ahead and start translating. So 36.8%. Remember to remove the percent, we need to change it to a decimal first. So we remove the percent sign and we move the decimal place back to the left 2 places. So there's our new decimal point. So it becomes 0.368, and I like to put a 0 out there. Of means times, right? What number, that's our variable, so I'm going to call that n, is means equals 28.52. Okay, so there's our algebraic expression, or algebraic equation. 0.368n equals 28.52. This is no different from solving for any other variable. We divide by the coefficient. Doesn't matter that it's a decimal. So we divide by 0.368 on both sides, and it becomes a long division problem. So let's go ahead and do that here. So we have 0.368 goes into 28.52. And again, I need to move my decimal place now 3 places to the right. So I'll go ahead and put a 0 there, and my new decimal place is there. And I'll add a couple zeros for good measure. Okay, so it's 368 goes into 2850 or 285. It can't go in there, so I go out to the next place, 2852. That goes in 7 times. 5, 47, 25, 76. Do the subtraction. 4 gives me 7. I had to borrow 1 there. 276. Bring down another 0. So that probably goes in about 7 times again, and I've already done this once, right? So it's 2576 again. Do the subtraction. 4, 5, 8, 6, 1. 1840, and I'm going to guess 5 times. So 5 times 8 is 40, 5 times 6 is 30, plus 4, and 18. So it goes in exactly. So that works. So it's 77.5. So n, these cancel, equals 77.5. Okay. So now let's take a look at the second part of this problem. It's the same kind of translation. We'll say, what percent of 61 is 152.5? Okay, we'll go ahead and do our translation just like we did before. What percent? We'll just say it's going to be some p. And we'll have to remember at the end that we're actually looking for a percent. But for now, we're going to find a decimal. So of means times 61 equals, this equals 152.5. So that's the same as 61p equals 152.5. Solving for p, I'm going to divide by 61 on both sides. And if I do the long division here, 61, 152.5. I don't need to move the decimal because there's no decimals out here for my divisor, right? So 61 can't go into 15, but it can go into 152 2 times. And let's do the subtraction. 0, 3, bring down the 5. 61 goes into 305 5 times. So I get 5, it goes in evenly. So P is 2.5. But remember, when we're asking to move from a decimal to a percent, we're actually multiplying it by 100. So we have to multiply 2.5 times 100%, and that's going to give me 250%.